Every single day, billions of people open one app just to see what their friends, favorite creators, and brands are posting. It's in almost every pocket on Earth. But few people know this app almost didn't exist. It was born out of a failure. This is the real story of Instagram. Instagram is a photo and video sharing app owned by Meta. Today it's used for everything: shopping, entertainment, business, news, and connecting with friends. But it started as something much smaller, and much simpler. The story begins with Kevin Systrom, a Stanford graduate who worked at Google before deciding to build his own startup. He loved photography and coding, and he wanted to combine both into one product. Kevin partnered with Mike Krieger, another Stanford graduate and a brilliant engineer. Together, in 2010, they founded a small startup in San Francisco with a big goal: to build the next great mobile app. Their first product wasn't Instagram at all, it was called Bourbon. It let users check in at locations, make plans with friends, post photos, and earn points for hanging out. It tried to do everything at once. Bourbon was cluttered and confusing. Very few people used it, and the ones who did mostly used one single feature: sharing photos. Kevin and Mike noticed this pattern and made a bold decision. Instead of fixing Bourbon, they stripped away everything except photo sharing. They rebuilt the entire app from scratch in just about 8 weeks, focused only on one thing: simple, beautiful photo sharing with filters. They combined the idea of an instant camera with Telegram, the fast way of sending information. That's how the name Instagram was born: instant pictures, sent instantly. Instagram officially launched on October 6, 2010, only on the iPhone. It was free, simple, and let anyone apply a filter and share a photo in seconds. The first photo ever posted on Instagram was uploaded by Kevin Systrom himself, a simple picture of a dog near a food stand in Mexico. It wasn't fancy, but it marked the start of a visual revolution. On its very first day, Instagram had 25,000 downloads. Within a week, it crossed 100,000 users. People were hungry for a simple way to make their phone photos look professional. It took Instagram only about 2.5 months to reach 1 million users. For a two-person team with no marketing budget, this kind of growth was almost unheard of at the time. Phone cameras in 2010 weren't great. Instagram's filters instantly made ordinary photos look artistic and polished. This single feature is often credited as the reason Instagram spread so fast. By September 2011, Instagram had crossed 10 million registered users, all while still being available only on iPhone. The demand for an Android version was growing loudly. In April 2012, Instagram finally launched on Android. It was downloaded over 1 million times in its first single day on the Google Play Store, a massive validation of the app's appeal. Just days after the Android launch, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg made an offer to buy Instagram. At the time, Instagram had only 13 employees and no revenue at all. In April 2012, Facebook acquired Instagram for approximately $1 billion, in a mix of cash and stock. Many people at the time thought the price was insanely high for an app with no income. Looking back, the deal is now considered one of the smartest acquisitions in tech history. Instagram eventually became one of the most valuable products Meta owns. After the acquisition, Kevin and Mike were allowed to keep running Instagram independently. This freedom let the app keep its own identity while growing with Facebook's resources behind it. By February 2013, Instagram passed 100 million monthly active users. New features like video sharing were introduced that same year to compete with rising platforms. In August 2016, Instagram launched Stories, a feature that let users share photos and videos that disappeared after 24 hours. It was clearly inspired by Snapchat, but Instagram's massive user base helped it take over almost instantly. Within a year, Instagram Stories had more daily users than Snapchat's entire app. It became one of the most used features on the platform and reshaped how people shared daily moments. In June 2018, Instagram crossed 1 billion monthly active users, officially becoming one of the biggest social platforms on the planet. Just months later, in September 2018, Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger announced they were leaving Instagram, reportedly over growing tension with Facebook's leadership about the app's direction. In 2020, facing serious competition from TikTok, Instagram launched Reels, short, vertical videos with music and effects. It quickly became one of the most important features driving engagement on the app. Instagram also grew into a shopping platform. Businesses began using shoppable posts, tagged products, and ads to sell directly through the app, turning it into a major driver of e-commerce. By 2025, Meta confirmed Instagram had crossed 3 billion monthly active users worldwide, placing it among the very largest platforms on Earth alongside Facebook and WhatsApp. India has the largest Instagram audience in the world, followed by the United States and Brazil. The platform generates tens of billions of dollars in advertising revenue every year. Instagram also gave birth to an entirely new industry, influencer marketing. Millions of creators now earn a living through brand deals, Reels bonuses, and shopping features, all built on the foundation those two Stanford graduates created in 2010. What started as a failed check-in app became one of the most influential platforms in human history, all because two founders were willing to throw away almost everything and focus on one simple idea. That's the real power of a pivot. If you enjoyed learning the real story behind Instagram, subscribe for more origin stories of the apps and platforms you use every single day. See you in the next episode.